Hey everyone, this is James from Dividend Stock Talk. Welcome. Dividend Stock Talk, where we talk about dividend stocks and investing for weekly and monthly cash flow. Now today's Friday, options expired this afternoon. I was supposed to be here at 3:30 and I missed it. I actually had to work. I actually have another job once in a while. Semi-retired. Semi-retired is a fun thing. And you could get to work once in a while and then you don't have to. But today I was in the middle of a job and I couldn't sneak away and I was too far. Anyway, needless to say, here I am. Today is November 18th. Could it be the 18th or is it still the 17th? Because to me, it's still Friday, because, Friday, and then you wake up in the morning, it's Saturday. But it is Saturday, the 18th. It's midnight. A little bit past midnight. So let's see what happened, see how the account settled out this week, because the options do expire on Friday, actually Saturday, but there's no more trading on the options until like 4 o'clock is the last. But let's see if we're going to be carrying anything over, what we're going to be carrying over, how much money we made, all that kind of nice, neat, and fun stuff. All right. That being said, let's jump on in and take a look. All right. Okay, this is our trading account with stock options. See, we invest in dividend stocks specifically. Now, we have 4 different trading accounts. One is just strictly dividends. We invest in a stock, collect the dividend, sell it, buy another stock, collect the dividends, sell it. That is called dividend capturing. You buy before the EX date, capture the dividend, sell for more than what you paid for it, for a small profit, help you cover some of the commissions and the taxes, and then move on to the next stock. There are literally thousands of companies on a yearly basis paying out dividends, and you can literally get 10 to 20 checks per month using that strategy. Strategy number 2 is basically double dividends. We created some software that will allow you to take a look at the stocks that do fit into the criteria. They've increased their dividends for more than 25 years. They have a nice track record of increasing the payments. The trend is going in the proper order. It's not too high and it's not too low, and there's nothing awkward or nothing weird about the chart. Third trading strategy would be dividends equivalents. So rather than buying the stock and collecting the dividend, we buy the stock at a certain time based on what the software tells us. We collect the dividend amount or the dividend equivalents and use that as our new target, and then we get out. Fourth trading strategy we use is the options. We do covered calls, we do credit spreads, we do debit spreads, a few other, I said covered calls, didn't I? We sell puts in order to offset some of the pricing when we buy stocks. This allows us to increase our returns with very minimal risk. Now, all that being said, let's see where we sit with this company this moment. All right, first one on the list is AMAT. AMAT started out the year at the low at 30.28, moved on up, took about 6 or 7 months to get to a trading range of 45, which goes sideways for about 4 months. Shot up to 55, 56 area where she is today, and she's been sitting there at 56.49. Oh, that's strange. But what do we have? Now, we sold 2 options this morning, which is funny because we sold them this morning and they expired this afternoon. Okay. AMAT, we wanted to get rid of that, so we sold the 58.5 call spread. Interesting. We sold it for 248. Oh man, that's gonna mess up my My average, here I'm telling people to get double-digit returns, and I'm showing a double-digit return so far of 90% for the year. Okay, here we are still in November, and I'm up to 90%. Now, that is a huge win for the day, but it's not normal. It is an anomaly. It doesn't happen all the time. As a matter of fact, it hardly ever happens. Okay, but just so happens this year, it happened to us 3 times where we do a simple trade, and it goes certain, and something just goes wrong. I can't really say it goes wrong, and the profit is just huge. Okay, because see, we're only supposed to make about $1,000, but instead we made $7,000. Well, see, our normal profit. I'll show you right here. Here we go. Account statement. Computer froze. I hate when that happens. Okay, I was going to show you the account statement because our normal average profit is between, I don't know, $300 or $400 up to, maybe $1,000 or $2,000. Now, about, yeah, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, somewhere in that area. Not $12,000. Now I'm stuck here again. I hate it when the computer freezes because then I'm stuck looking like an idiot trying to find out what the hell to talk about when there's nothing on the screen. Alrighty, trade history. I want to see the trade history. I can't see it on a blank screen. Alright, so you know what happens? When this happens, I shut the computer down and I restart it. Because I just don't have the time or the desire to mess around with it. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Yep, problems. Okay, profit year to date. Okay, so our average win is, 2,000 to a couple of hundred. Okay. Now, Applied Materials, Hasbro, gave us an amount that was not normal. Okay. You see, Applied Materials gave me an $18,000 profit year to date. That is not normal. Okay. Hasbro at the beginning of the year gave us a almost $11,000 profit. That's not normal either. Our normal profit is $4,000 and below. With most of it filling in, $1,000 and under. See, $1,000 and under, most of it. There's all my losses. Wow, not that many. Okay, so that being said, let's move on back to the activity positions. Okay, so apparently, I won't find out whether or not I still own this or not because it did close at 56.49 and I sold the 58.50. Now AMAT we got at 56. Oh, I should have done this sell on market on close. That way I wouldn't be in it still. Okay, BK, it looks, there's a possibility or probability that I may still have Applied Materials first thing, for Monday. Let's take a look at BK. BK ended the week, well, she started off the year at 47. And she traded 47 for about 7 months, found a low from 43 for a little bit, shot back up to the 47, and then climbed to a trading range of 52, which she's been at for the past 4 or 5 months. Okay, now what did we do with BK? Now BK, we got it into that position the 28th of last month. So we've had it for about 3 weeks. And we sold the 52 call, which looks like we'll be out of that one. Good. All right, so we'll be out of BK. Now, DWDP, which is Dow DuPont, started out the year at the low of the year at 53, worked its way up to a trading range of 63 for about 5 or 6 months, and then it jumped up to the 69.70 area where she's at today. And our position with them is 69.50. Okay, so DWDP is out of here. Okay, that one's definitely out of here. AMAT may or may not. Now Lowe's, we didn't really do a covered call on Lowe's because we got Lowe's around 90. I mean at 80. Oh, check that out. Lowe's started up the year at 66, jumped up to 73 area where it traded for about 3 or 4 months, then jumped on up to 82, traded there for a couple, about 6 to 8 weeks, jumped up to 84, found a high at 86.32, dropped back down to that support of 71. She seems to be settled in right at 80.22. And we're into Lowe's at 80. All right, that being said, that's our positions for this week. Let's take a look at our other account. I'm thinking I'm opening up the wrong one. Well, the other one's not opening at the moment, so I'm going to call it quits for the night. You guys, I can come up tomorrow with more detailed information when we find out what we're settling at. Okay? All right. So we will check this out more tomorrow after I clean up my computer so we get a little bit more speed and have a better connection. So that being said, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and you have a nice night.